Terrible, terrifying, and I don't know what kind of news this is. I am really shocked to know it. I am really shocked to report it, and I'm really, really happy that nothing bad has happened from this. Well, I am the Indian Gooner, and you are watching the Indian Gooner YouTube channel where we talk about Arsenal news and my views in short, to be fair. But more importantly, we are going to talk about Pablo Mari. He has been stabbed. Yes, he was attacked in Milan. We're going to talk about that. We have an update regarding from Pablo Mari himself. We're going to talk about Edu Gaspar. Who are Arsenal's new transfer targets? What about this Cody Gakpo thing? Why are we even talking about him? And of course, Robin Van Persie has advised Arsenal to get some deal done as well. So we're going to talk about that as well. So if you seek daily Arsenal content, the best place to be, consider subscribing. So what happened is Pablo Mari was stabbed, and yes, it is so bad. He actually had a back injury. He was in Milan shopping center, and he will undergo. The news was that he would undergo surgery to reduce muscle damage today. So Adriano Galliani, who is Monza's CEO, where Pablo Mari is on loan from Arsenal, he says, "I've spoken to Pablo. He told me about this incredible incident. He had his son in a trolley and his wife next to him. He didn't notice anything. He then felt something painful in his back, which was the criminal's knife. I imagine he was saved by his height because he was struck on the shoulder. Unfortunately, he also saw the criminal stab someone in the throat. He saw everything that happened, and it was deeply disturbing." Wow. He saw, oh my god, he saw someone stab, oh my god. Someone slitting someone's throat. That itself is so disturbing, man. Arsenal have given a statement that we are all shocked to hear the dreadful news about the stabbing in Italy, which has put a number of people in hospital, including Pablo Mari. We have been in contact with Pablo's agent, who told us that he is in hospital and is not seriously hurt. And talking about the knife attack, Pablo Mari says, "Today I was lucky because I saw a person die in front of me. And it looks like he has undergone the surgery successfully to reconstruct two injured back muscles. This morning he is expected to remain in hospital over the weekend before beginning rehabilitation for around 2 months." Now, I know that players get injured for some reason, but this is a weird reason, man. Who does it? Wow. This is what he tweeted out, Pablo Mari, with this image, that after the hard time we experienced yesterday, both my family and I want to communicate that fortunately we are all fine despite the circumstances, and to thank all the messages to support and affection that we are receiving. Well, speedy recovery, Pablo. That's all I have to say, and God bless. Thank God something worse would have happened, and it did not. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Wow. This is so disturbing. And if you have any messages for Pablo Mari, write down in the comments your messages for Pablo Mari in the comments. Do let me know what you guys think about this whole incident. And did you ever come across a very, very disturbing incident in your life? Let me also know that as well. Moving on, Arsenal are in talks, as I already mentioned. Now, Graham Bailey says Arsenal are very much impressed with Edu, and they would want to give him a new contract because Paris Saint-Germain are impressed as well. There are lots of clubs that are interested to sign Edu, but sources tell Graham Bailey that his aim is to bring first ever Premier League crown to the Emirates. And let's see whether that's going to work or not, because Mark Irvine says that there is a possibility that Arsenal are going to go into the window with 50 million pounds for the January window, and they will try to sign Danilo from Palmeiras. Yes, they will go for Danilo with an improved 26 million pound bid. They also have Yeremy Pino and Mykhailo Mudryk in their side, So 50 million for two players, one midfielder, one wide player, and Mykhailo Mudryk is really making a name for himself, and so is a Palmeiras player Danilo, and of course Yeremy Pino. Out of those three, if you had 50 million pounds, 50, and you could sign only two out of it, and someone told you, right, transfer gods told you, bro, yes, 50 million, you get two players out of the three, who would you pick? My personal suggestion, I think Mudryk is really interesting. Pino would add a lot of flair. Mudryk from a long range would be fantastic. Pino, however, would be really good in terms of a good system pressing kind of a player. I'd rather go for Yeremy Pino, sorry, Mikhailo Mudryk, and of course I'll take Danilo, man. I need that midfield to be real stable, and I need as many players that Arsenal can get so in that midfield. So yeah, I take those two. Which one would you take? Also, let's talk about Arsenal. It looks like Arsenal are going to get it done. Free transfer for Ndicka because Tottenham are interested to sign him as well, and it looks like Arsenal are going to go and get the job done because CBS Sports journalist Ben Jacobs has confirmed that Give Me Sport that Arsenal have put in the necessary legwork ahead of a transfer for Ndicka and are placed ahead of Spurs to secure the deal. Ndicka is most highly rated player in the Bundesliga after winning the Europa League with Eintracht Frankfurt last season. Out of contract at the end of the season, I don't know how they're going to get it done, but yes, he is on the radar. Frankfurt Sports Director Markus Kroschke says that there has not yet been a decision as to which direction to go. We didn't give them an ultimatum either. The offer is still available and we are exchanging. Let's see. Where will he go? There have been reports which suggest that Arsenal could go again for Manu Locatelli. I don't believe them. I don't believe them at all. Like, not even a bit. So, let me know. What do you guys think about it? So, talking about none other than Cody Gakpo, who had a quiet evening yesterday, where it looks like their club would be forced to sell him. Yes, PSV Eindhoven will be unable to ignore offers worth 30 million euros or 26 million pounds for Arsenal and Leeds United target Cody Gakpo. That's according to The Telegraph. Well, it looks like Arsenal want to sign him. We all know that. There were reports that suggested that. But The Telegraph believe that the Eredivisie outfit will find themselves in a real financial mess at the end of the season. So if they don't clear their accounts, Cody Gakpo is a player that is, people are ready to pay for him as well. So that's the case, that's the scenario. So if Arsenal can get their player, they can. And if Eindhoven are desperate to sell, well, there's a club who's wanting to buy him. Apart from Arsenal, that's Leeds United as well. Moving on, so Van Persie has spoken about Cody Gakpo. Yes, he spoke about Cody Gakpo recently. And we're also going to talk about that because why not? So he says that he's a good player. He always finds a way in most games to have an influence in terms of making an assist or a goal. He's not really an out-and-out striker, but he can play as a number 10 out on the wing. He can play in those positions. So yes, would you require a versatile player like Cody Gakpo, or would you go for Yeremy Pino or the one, the only Mikhailo Mudryk? Let me know in the comments what you guys think about it. I will see you in the next one. Until then, cheers, and don't forget to subscribe. Until then, see you in the next one.